I never understood why China was disconnected from everyone. I've heard it before. They say that's how they say it. China's disconnected from everyone. They have different sites. They don't allow this. They don't allow that. But just now, I became sort of intrigued on how they have their whole. Well, it's sort of a really, really professional firewall called the Great Firewall and whatnot. And being into computers in Canada and America, we learn about firewalls, but it shows how smart that the Chinese are, that they think just like us, sort of. Like, but because when you're young, you think that you don't understand, but like, they just have set up a really nice firewall. Um, just like we could, if we wanted to. But that's how they like to, that's their gimmick. It's like, yeah, that's America, but we keep everything on firewall, and then we can, if we want to laugh and like not laugh, but if we want to enjoy the entertainment, we can. And then their gimmick is, were you laughing at my entertainment? Oh, firewall's up. They're having their privacy or whatever. But sometimes they don't do that. Sometimes they're very, very open. But they have it in case they want to put it up on the internet. They get tired of it. It's a certain wave of stuff. It's always waves on the internet. It comes in waves from a certain area or whatever. They might up their firewall during a certain wave of stuff that they get sick of. But then it changes. It always changes, and then that you can open up your firewalls and all. Like I might eventually start firewalling out the news and all, like, or blocking it sometimes. And I think that's what some people do. And I think some people try to force the news on you, but China's so strong of an entity, it says you cannot there will be no forcing of news. See, there is, because I've had news forced on me before. Like, you have to go see the news, et cetera, et cetera. But it's good to see the news. I always like seeing the news, right? Because every day, what's more than every day, all the time, there's new stuff happening or going on. That can interest you, keep your attention, or make you feel happy or sad or whatever. To get to the next point, I guess, in your what's supposed to be a productive life, but you don't have to be productive. I guess you don't have to be productive because I get tired of being productive too. And there were a lot of years that I didn't do anything productive, like anything productive. I remember when I was younger, um, I failed a couple grades in school. I didn't do one time in math class. I didn't do anything productive. I just sort of sat there and stared into space and let my brain like sit sort of like a stagnant or whatever. It wasn't a stagnant or whatever because I couldn't think. This was when after my parents got a divorce. Couldn't think. So I still went to school and was present, but I could not read the paper and calculate anything for, well, like whatever time I sat in that math class every day. But that was the one time, and then I tried other times. But that right after they had gotten divorced, I had seen my dad punch my mom in the face and all that when I was in like seventh grade. My dad like fully like clocked my mom or whatever, and I was right there, whatever. So I didn't tell anyone or whatever, but I went to school or whatever, and I just couldn't think or whatever. And then they got eventually divorced, or they did, yeah, they got divorced and whatnot. But that, yeah, like so, there's times I wasn't productive at all either. No, my dad, and mom used to fight, fight on each, like yell and scream. They used to yell and scream at each other, big time. And they're not like, yeah, and they're not together anymore. They've been divorced for 10 years. My dad is at his property. So am I.